Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dakar, Senegal. It's the FIBA Women's Afrobasket 2019 Group C game between Mali and Angola. Well, 2 down, 2 more to go. This is the third game of the day, and it involves a team that knows about success at the FIBA Women's Afrobasket. This Mali team is going up against an Angolan team that won this competition as recently as 2013, and even 2 years before that, 2011. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Zania Stewart. And Zania, you've watched a couple of games, and the word that we expect, having watched Nigeria romp to victory and then Mozambique beat Kenya, is that this could be the game of the day.
Yeah, I think this is two good teams that are, well coached, have great talent from 1 to 5. So I think we'll be looking at a much exciting game.
See the Mali ranking at number 40, Angola at 20, and Democratic Republic of Congo at 65. So that kind of illustrates really with Angola how good they are. I mean, you would almost expect them to be even a little bit higher. But at number 20 in the world, that's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad at all. They have some great experience, great point guard with Italy Lucas. Really a floor general for them, can shoot the 3 very, very well. So watch out for her tonight.
Sylvain Laute there, the coach of Mali as well. Used to coach the men's team. Now he's coaching exclusively the women's team. And Angola, I was impressed by the intensity that they showed yesterday in their practice. They were probably the most intense of all the teams going through their final day practice. Their coach really kind of getting into them.
Yeah, well, they're quite experienced teams. They've got 5 players, over 30 and have been here before. So the experience will really kick in, especially in practices, how important it is to get ready and prepare for game day the next day.
Laute there on the left. Some of these Malian players actually were members of the team that won the 3x3 FIBA Africa Cup, and great to see the 3x3 discipline getting so much attention. It's going to be an Olympic sport, and now all the attention, obviously, for all of the Malian players is on this game, on this 5-on-5, and here in Dakar, that would be an exciting tournament for them if they could turn it on. They came really close a couple years ago, getting to the final, getting to the World Cup, but they lost that heartbreaker to Nigeria in the semifinals.
Yeah, and they have 8 players returning from that game on this team this evening, so they'll definitely have that in their back of their minds to get back to that semi-final and finals and try and medal here. So Mali's an exciting team, has great experience. Post player Philippe Baliam will have some really good moves down low, and they'll try and get her the ball early and often. So I'm excited to see her.
Well, the teams are going to run out onto the court and be introduced to the spectators that have shown up. We're expecting the biggest crowd of all later tonight when Senegal are at home. This arena itself, we've marveled at how fantastic it is, and brand spanking new, and the seats painted in the Senegalese colors. And right across from us, we're behind the teams and the commissioner's table. Here's Italy Lucas coming out, played her college basketball at the University of North Carolina, and really has become an adopted Angolan. She played for a while in Europe, and for the last several years in Angola.
Yeah, she has really great skills. Her handle and her point guard skills are really tremendous. So you'll see her tonight. She can shoot the 3 from long range. So Mali has to be careful. They have to have their hands up, and really, hopefully, they've got that scout down, because she will shoot the ball very, very well.
Angola played at the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup as recently as 2014. And really, of the two nations, their men's program is the more prestigious. So it is truly a basketball country. Angola's men will be at the World Cup. It's going to be in China. Tips off later this year, and they were for a long time the best team in Africa. So from Mali, of course, Nasira, the defensive-minded guard, small forward, however, whatever position she lines up, the daughter of a great football coach, and Nasira played in professional basketball in Portugal. But a lot of talent in this Mali team, and you might want to keep an eye on Nasir Traore, who's a handful, as well as, well, I'll let you talk about it, Tuti Gandega, who will be exciting, and Maya Tereda, the captain. But anyway, we're going to have a pause in the commentary, and then we will be right back to continue after the national anthems.
Merci. À présent, l'hymne national du Mali. Merci. Échange, Fagnon.
The national anthems have been played, and the players now and the coaches greet each other at midcourt before turning their attention to how to beat their opponents or refocusing. And referees from Latvia, Oscar Vucic, I Khaled Ahmed from Egypt, and Arbia Belgid from Tunisia. That's right, because you played professionally in Latvia, your last club.
Yeah, very good referee.
So we expect the best from him and all the referees. And it's always interesting how the referees are evaluated after every game. They go back and immediately look at their performances and see, they're told where they can improve, where they got it right, got it wrong. For Angola.
Yeah, there we are. Italy Lucas at the top there, who we've already spoken about. and also Whitney Miguel, number 14, a post player. We should see good things from her. Has a bit of an unorthodox shot, but shoots the three, so Mali must come out and defend her.
For Mali?
Yeah, Mali's there. I'm really excited to see how they play, from top to bottom. I love Koulibaly. You have to box her out. She's a big presence underneath the basket. And I'm excited for this game to start.
Well, Apolinario Paquet, the head coach. And he was quite vocal in practice yesterday. You could hear him even after we left the arena. And Sylvain Lauti, who also is a very colorful individual, also works as the general manager at Nancy and coaches in Luxembourg. So he's quite a busy man year-round. And this is a big game. I mean, this is the game that perhaps could ultimately determine who goes to the quarterfinals directly. Obviously, the second and third place teams will go to the qualification for the quarterfinals, so you're effectively skipping a game if you can finish first in the group.
It's really important that, they both get a good start. It's really going to determine who edges away in this game. And as we've seen in the previous games, the team that's made a run, a big start in the first quarter has ultimately won because they've dug such a big hole and now the team can't get out of it. So we'll see here who starts early. Obviously, it'll be an exciting game throughout. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
So Angola will turn right around and play tomorrow against the Democratic Republic of Congo, whereas Mali will get a couple of days off before they return to the Group C battles. And, that could work for or against you.
How do you feel about that? Would you prefer some days off, or would you prefer to get out the way and then take a break?
Yeah, I think I would. Well, personally, I'd rather have a day off after this game and get ready for the next game. But
yeah, just depends how many minutes you play. Also, that's part of the coaching. Make sure if you're blowing a team out, or that your starters do get the rest that they need and deserve. It is a strategic plan throughout the tournament. If you are blowing out a team, or on the other side of things, if you're losing badly, I get my main players out and rest them.
Communiquer sur les pics. Si on est trop loin, c'est pas grave. Même si de temps en temps, Lucas elle prend un écran ici et que, par exemple, si c'est du côté de Marianne, Lucas elle prend l'écran là, tu suis. Et Mariam va monter même en retard, c'est pas bien grave. Mais suivez.
Heard the word communication there from Sylvain Lauti, how important that is.
Yeah, sadly, my French isn't as good as my Spanish from the last game. Lots of different things coming out here, haven't we? We've seen prayers, we've seen dancing, we've seen it all. So exciting, get your team ready and ready to play this first quarter.
Now, because you used to play for Great Britain's national team at the Eurobaskets and also the Olympics, how crucial is that day off in between games?
Depends how far in you're into the tournament.
So
right now, you're very early,
right.
So I would like to get momentum. Definitely, I would like to get my first win. It makes it a bit easier and less stressful throughout the group stage if you can get an early win. That's so important. But for a day off, I think you can definitely play 2 games in a row and then take a day off. That's possible. I don't know. We'll see later on in the tournament if having those days off between games really help.
Well, Mali finished 3rd at the FIBA Women's Afrobasket back in 2017, and as we mentioned before, Angola, the last time they reached the podium, they made it to the top both in 2013 and the 2 years before that, 2011. Well, good afternoon, folks, from Dakar, Senegal. This is the FIBA Women's Afrobasket 2019 and the clash in Group C between Mali and Angola. And launching an early three with Mali, and Italy Lucas gets the rebound and takes a little bit of a bump.
And she is already causing trouble. You see Mali brought 3 players. Watch this drive. 3 players come over to defend her. They've got her on the scout, and they're worried about her.
Well, Rokia, who plays college basketball in America right now for Arkansas, picks up the foul. And nice pass from Italy Lucas down low. Great start for Angola. Mali points. And foul called on Angola.
Both teams have to react here early. For me, I always saw how the referees were calling the game. It was called too early touches. So both teams must respond and react to how the referees are calling the game, where the last game has been very difficult.
And Georgia was guilty of a foul, and now another foul.
Right.
So
Do I need to shout to them so they can hear what I'm saying?
you do. I think you need to go just, I'm sure they can hear you. You're pretty loud. Rokia, the lefty. This is with the long jumper. The coach was really emphasizing the importance of her defensively. Also likes the fact that she's got a left-handed shot, but she missed that one. And another aggressive move, and Pereira, who plays her professional basketball in Valencia, Spain. And probably because, well, you had the body, but also she lowered her hands there at the end. And Felipe is off target with the first. That makes the second.
And Diga here with the ball, she's the real energy pusher or point guard. She'll push the ball, then get them into their offense early.
And Rokia not shy about putting it up. She's missed a couple. Gandega now has it. And now she launches it and rims out. Oh, beautiful rebound by Koulibaly.
Got to box her out.
Mariam Alou Koulibaly, but then an answer at the other end as well. The three-pointer.
Yeah, transition defense from Mali there.
And then the rejection. Foul has been called.
Much exciting first quarter there. Real push from both teams. But early fouls, so they must react to how the referees are calling it. They're calling it soft touch fouls, and both teams get to the line early. Be interesting to see how.
Well, the Latvian referee walks over to the commissioner's table to clarify something. So here at the line, and a chance to draw closer. And they do is Pereira.
I think free throws are going to be so important with this game, especially if lots of fouls are being called. They're going to be on the line early, both teams. So making your free throws is a must.
Good hands, and look at the hustle of Gandega. Oh, great play by Angola, not to lose the ball, and instead hit the jump shot from the side. Was number 6. So this game already showing indications that it indeed will be the most competitive of the day. And she was sitting in the backcourt, Nasira.
Sierra there has to change her angle of passing. Pass into post player Koulibaly from the top of the key. And you really want to swing the ball and get it inside. That's always a turnover. That's a risky pass, and in the end it does result.
George attempts another one. Pereira now into the hands of Danielle. And goes off the wrong foot and still scores. Went off the right foot, banked it in.
Tough finish there. To score in transition with a defensive player in front of him.
So some early blows being landed here by Angola. And almost looked like a travel. Pereira, pump fake, oh, beautiful handoff to Koulibaly. And that even got the coach excited over on the Mali bench.
Yeah, great patience for Mali there, just taking their time finding the open man.
And this is where they got to get it going. Oh, beautiful pass, and in the body, foul Koulibaly. So Maputo will go to the line. So the foul, I don't think it's on Koulibaly in the end. Is Nasira Traore. So timeout called here by Mali early. Just 3 minutes, 24 seconds in.
Et prenez pas des risques, on a dit ne faire pas les balles dans l'axe, ils ont 5 points trop faciles. La transition, on n'y est pas dans les match-up. Tenez les duels. Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire les fautes? La fille, elle se jette dans vous. Reculez, reculez. Et quand vous avez les shoots à 3 points, drivez, ce qu'on a fait la dernière fois là, avec Meia et Mariam, c'est ça qu'il faut faire. Et si elle switch, arrêtez de movimento, senão o movimento eles ficam parando na ajuda. Là, on n'essaie pas de la donner directement. Até aqui não tem tido problema.
Entendeu? Essa situação está do que sofremos. Porque o que é que foi acontecer? Estamos a sofrer aqui. O colega saiu. A Rosira foi aqui.
We're actually hearing the words from the Angola coach, but hearing. Here we go.
Temos que proteger o quê? O nosso sexto. Ok?
Fast break points for Angola. For Mali.
Outra coisa, chegar e jogar. Se tu chegas a jogar, basta tu sentir que a Thalita aqui, estás perto, és o primeiro treinador. Não deu, pode lá porque na bola, não há problema nenhum.
My French isn't any good, but my basketball sign language from the Mali coach there was just telling the girls to keep their hands up and not foul and not, find themselves putting their hands in and leaning over because the referees is calling that. So the basketball sign language is definitely better than my French.
I will attest to that. Although I do hear you say the occasional bonjour, and merci, and voila.
I try.
And going to the line and making the first one coming out of the timeout is Maputo. She makes both. So again, no positive signs, and Mali, no time like the present to get it going here. Tough assignment for Rokia being guarded by Lucas. I like how Gandega gets rid of it quickly. Rokia. Over to Koulibaly, just grazes the outside of the net.
I think
Traveling.
that was a James Harden step.
Well. Lucas. Oh yeah. So that was on Daniel.
I think Mali can definitely get a better shot than Koulibaly all the way out on the three-point line. Yes, he can shoot it, but I think they can get something a bit better going to the basket.
Nasira misses from deep. Well, misses from just inside the three-point line. In fact, Illy Lucas turns, able to get it out to the corner to George, who drives in, and then she steps out of bounds. So referee rewarding the defender there, moving a foot on defense. Here's George again. Watch. Yep. Good call.
shock, but it is the right call.
Tuti Gandega, a real bundle of energy out there from Mali.
Great offensive play from Mali. 2 double screens, wide open shot, and hit the shot. Great offense.
Just exactly what they needed. Now George from the right, then she goes down, and now a chance to run, and up ahead is Gandega, and she lays it up and in, and just like that, it's a 2-point game.
Really good, Mali. Good back-to-back, good defense, and into an offensive play there.
Big pass, stepping in, another turnover. Gandega avoids, well, doesn't avoid it, but is fouled.
This might be stopping the play, let's see.
It was on Daniel,
Yeah.
and they have indeed called the unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, she was in front of the play, and
Nobody else back.
yeah, the defense behind it. They've kind of changed the rule over the years. If you're stopping the flow
Right.
of the basket, then so be it. So here they'll get free throws and the ball back.
I love the unsportsmanlike in terms of like stopping the fast break, because that's what everybody wants to watch is a fast break.
Yeah.
Free the fast break, I say. And that, so Gandega will be at the free throw line for 2 free throws, and then they will have possession after the timeout. So what a change in the game all of a sudden.
Yeah, Mali definitely has stepped it up and gone back-to-back with good defensive stop into transition.
Duas asneiras rápidas, sem necessidade. Maus passes e mais decisões. Temos que decidir melhor as coisas.
Remis en haut du triangle. Mais tu cours, Marianne, le temps que Marianne revienne dans la zone, tu es là en libéraux. D'accord? Tu as compris?
S'il y a écran en haut, on fait quoi?
S'il y a écran en haut, entre qui boiter, pas boiter.
Ils sont en train de
Oui, eh ben, on a dit que la fille la plus proche va dessus. Mais toi, tu suis quand même. Toi, tu suis. Toi, tu suis quand même. Tu suis quand même, regarde.
Bárbara, saia fazer sombra.
So big moment in the game, certainly a big momentum shifting moment potentially here for Mali. Can Tuti Gandega take advantage? And he just has a very like I got this look about her. It goes out and just sinks the first free throw, no problem and no problem. That is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it is. And free throws yet again are so important at this point. You know, now if they've tied the game 12-12 and possession back to go potentially in front.
Also in the game now is Njai for Mali, number 66. Mateus drives. And as the drum section comes from behind us, another basket.
That's Angola just in time for that basket. The drums come in.
Rokia, Koulibaly not corralling that one. So Angola seems to have steadied the ship some, and Lucas, her pass batted away. And then driving in, great attempt. Pereira steps out of bounds. Geneva Njai had the look and went all the way, but then wasn't able to knock it in. So Mali are, you know, they're not scoring when they get in transition, but boy, they are getting quickly in transition. So that perhaps bodes well for them. Oh, an air ball snatched out of the air by Njai. And she just takes it all the way and draws the foul.
Yeah, Angola needs to do a better job there, stopping the ball early. You can't just have an offensive player come all the way down into the guts of the paint, they will get, rewarded for that. They have to stop the ball early.
Well, the first one rims out. Foul was on Daniel. Let's see. This is both, in fact. Wide open. Mali get out, then losing it, get it back. Lucas. And fouled up high by Koulibaly.
Yeah. Lucas has some great acrobatics, good skills, good handles. She'd be so difficult to guard. If I switch on to a player like that, you want to give her space because she's so fast. But yeah, she's doing well.
And it goes in the swat machine by Torreira. But Manuel stays with it and earns a trip to the line. A first not in my house moment in this game.
Tough. But like I said, when you get blocked as an offensive player, the ball usually comes back to you or goes out of bounds. In this case, it came back to her. She stayed with it. She got herself to the line. So good for her. A block doesn't really matter. It doesn't give you points. It doesn't help you anywhere. So good for her for staying with it.
Always the challenge to get the block and then get possession.
Yeah.
No good sending it up into row H if you don't get possession. Unless you're preventing the layup anyway. Here's Torreira. Over to Rokia. Fight starts for Rokia. She puts up a three. Torreira stays there, and then the ball goes off of her left leg. Captain out of bounds. Rokia goes out. And replacing her will be number 24 from Mali, Kuta Kamara. Also in for Angola, number 4 at point guard now, Eusebio. Wow, almost a foul out there from three-point range. Long rebound to Angola. Nowhere to go, and Angola's number 18, Peso, throws it out of bounds.
Mali's playing great defense. They're helping each other, great rotations. All they need to do is finish the play with a rebound. Luckily, she throws it out of bounds here, but she smothers her so she can't see where to pass the ball.
Driving in. Oh, what a mazy run and finish by Njae.
Really good finish there. Impressive.
Mali down by just 1 point. Angola. Step out of bounds. Look. That's a nice move down the lane by Njae. So this is again very clearly a danger player. Bandega, a little bit long. Bandega, wonder how many minutes she'll go today. Koulibaly takes a seat. Meanwhile, Mali. Oh, great defense by Kamara. And she tries to deliver the pass to Micah, who's come in, but Angola got back on defense. Drive Good.
Mali's having really great defensive rotation, and that's what you really want as a team. Is if you know, I get beaten, that I know that I have my teammate there going to help me. So they're doing well in the rotations of defense, and now at the line, both teams in bonus. So I would say keep driving to the basket this last minute and see if you can get me 3 points from the free throw line.
Well, they get one there. Torreira, the captain, who watching her practice yesterday, and all of these Malians, and they very clearly had a lot of skill. She's more of a workhorse type.
Yeah, I'm impressed with her so far. She's definitely asserted herself in this game.
George from deep off the back of the iron. Good rebound inside by Angola's number 18, Avelina Peso. So Peso goes to the line. The team trailing by 1, and a very, very good response by Mali after that quick out of the gates start by Angola.
Yeah, they managed to calm their nerves and just get exactly what they wanted. But back to my point is the early quick fouls, and a lot of fouls has now got the teams both in bonus, so they've got to make sure they hit their free throws to just kind of keep the score where they want to.
Right, we're in the final minute of the first quarter, and we're all tied at 16. Pereira on the baseline. Now Angola. Hustling down. Got into no man's land there. Great defense by Gandega out on the perimeter, but also the interior by Mali to take away that opportunity. The ball away from Mateus.
Last 20 seconds, one shot. Let's see what they get.
Now, this looks like for Gandega the ideal person to have in this situation.
And they'll wait all the way to the end to make sure they get the last shot.
Well, she's got some ball, doesn't she? Look at her. She pulls up. And she had a good look. But that is how the first quarter finishes.
At 16-16, very good first quarter.
Quickly, quite possibly, she and Italy Lucas are going to have quite a duel at the end of this one. 16 apiece at the end of one.
Here we see some stats for both teams. Angola 4 from 5 from down low. They have to keep capitalizing on that. Both teams free throws, 5 from 8 and 5 from 8 both teams, but both teams have been to the line 8 times just in the first quarter, so we will see there that those fouls are something that we have to keep an eye on.
So do you see any changes that are going to be employed here by Angola to try to get back some type of control in this game?
I'm not sure what you changed there. I feel like they did pretty well. They asserted themselves early in the game to make their push, and and to start really well out of the gate. So there's no really complaints there. You've just got to keep carrying that on. Like we said, this will be a very tough game all the way down to the last minutes and seconds, I think. So I don't think you change anything particularly. I just think stick with the game plan.
Yeah, look, I'm not sure that any type of full-court defensive pressure is going to work on either of these teams because they have capable ball handlers.
Yeah, I think you just play solid man-to-man defense. You might strategically throw in a few things, maybe I don't know, something to slow them down, or if the inside keeps killing them, do a zone. It's still early in the game, so lots can be done, changed. So.
Well, Eusebio stays in the game, number 4, starting here as the point guard with Lucas getting a breather on the bench. He's got the ball now. Peso has it, been pretty active. And now the handoff and a great attempt, but the miss by Manuel. The new 14 here for Angola. This is a basket she needs to make. But great, I mean, really, from Pereira, not a bad job. And she was going to foul, she just turned and got ready to rebound, didn't she?
And yeah, good job from there to keep her hands up. She has a few fouls. You don't want to pick up any early ones in the second quarter, so good job to keep her hands up, stay out of the foul trouble.
Pereira down low, battling for the rebound. The ball goes out of bounds off of Angola. So Eusebio misses. And it goes back to Mali.
A horns play here, 2 double screens. Nice. Nice.
Oh, beautiful shot from the captain.
Wonderful offense there for Mali. You know, they've had a fair few screens that Angola had to defend and ultimately get a player open for a shot.
Still Laute, knowing his team has a chance to get the ball. She just, I don't know if it was a case of Micah not seeing where the ball was, not able to pick it up. Mateus goes out, and Lucas comes back in. Now from the left corner. And Kamada pulls it up. Kamada. Gets it to Pereira. Now outside to Koulibaly. For a big player, Koulibaly's spending a lot of time outside the paint, rather, offensively. And now she comes up and moves into the Angola and commits the foul.
Foul on Koulibaly. How many is that on her?
Foul George, number 2.
Thank you very much. That's why you're my teammate.
Exactly. Now the bump and a good effort, but you know what? Mali's saying, you know what? We're big enough that we'll let him come in and then we'll just block the shot. Maiga, nice soft touch, nice release. And biggest lead of the game for Mali.
Yeah, Mali's really feeling it right now, and they're moving the ball around. They're making Angola have to work on defense, and that's truly what you want.
Well, in fairness to Angola, they seem to be getting in good positions themselves, but they're just not finishing. And now look at Gandega. Oh boy, she is born to thrill. She hands it off. Misses the shot, but the follow from Mali.
Nice.
Tuti Gandega is just a one-woman thrill show, and unselfish at that. Look at this. Here she is on the break. Catch her if you can. And a little wraparound in the follow. And again, here she is again in the open floor. Nice slick pass inside to Maiga. But now Lucas. She says it's her time. and then loses it just as she goes up.
Yeah, Mali's playing really unselfish basketball. All 5 players are touching the ball, they're swinging the ball, and making Angola really have to work hard on defense. And that's truly what you want in a game like this.
And we're also seeing the value of a wonderful playmaker, what she can do. Maybe forcing it inside that time was Terreira, and the Angolan defense just knocked her away. And they get it inside, outside now, and Eusebio puts up the 3 and goes back to Mali.
You know, with a point guard like Gandiga, yes, she might not score a lot, but she's definitely the end in the generation of energy for Mali. You know, she runs them, floor general, passes great, and really gets them going. And really the reason why they're up here 26.
Well, that was just a very poor pass from Maiga, but good defense by Angola. So Eusebio goes out, and coming into the game now is Dzeko. Puts up a tough shot right at the end of the shot clock, had no other option.
Yeah, she takes her defense out really well.
And finding it tough to put the ball in the basket right now. Oh, and nobody picks her up, and she takes it all the way. Kuta Kamara.
Unbelievable move there, lovely finish backwards.
Bandega not allowing Lucas any space at all, and then Maiga reaches in and takes it away. And Angola fortunate to get away with no foul call. Referee, I think, doing the right thing by letting him play on.
Yeah, Mali's really playing well on both ends of the floor, getting stopped and then just taking their time on offense and getting the shots that they want and getting second chances here with Koulibaly with the rebound.
And they have that foul called Gandega, who easily just makes play after play, and that time leads to the jump shot from big bad number 15, Mariam Alou Koulibaly.
And an assist from Gandea yet again, always setting up the play for her team. And fist bumps, you know, that is a big play for her.
10 points, the advantage. And finally, the bleeding stops. And number 9, Dzeko. Dega.
You've got 7 seconds on the clock here. They want to get something up.
Rookie back in the game as well. Here's Maiga. And Koulibaly off the front of the rim. Very, all the minutes are important, but maybe especially important right now for Angola. They want to try to inch their way back. And stepping into it again, another jump shot. And Lauti calls timeout. I think I don't know if he had called timeout before because the ball had already been inbounded for a few seconds, and those were a couple of, I think, the last 2 shots.
Yeah, she hits her wrist, ice in the veins. And she hits those last 2 shots. Good for her. Keeps her team in it.
So Dzeko gets it back to a 5-point deficit with that 3-pointer.
Donc, là, on pose le deuxième pic. Khadija, tu vas pas l'envers, Nazir non plus. Là, et on la donne ici. Et là, on continue, on la donne. On ne pose pas le deuxième pic de corne. On ne pose pas. On fait roll. On joue vite le deuxième pick and roll en haut. On la donne dans l'ailière et l'ailière la donnez-la directement en bas. Ok?
Allez, allez.
On l'emmène directement en bas. Très bien, Khadija, on va. Hey, par contre, on ne doit pas être fatigué. On ne laisse pas dépanner comme ça. On revient, on n'y est pas.
Então fica preso no bloqueio. Não estou a fazer bem sombra. A fazer sombra, sair do jogador atrás. Ok? Porque para nós sair com facilidade, vai tentar criar dificuldades. Conseguimos recuperar, puxar para 21, estamos com 5 pontos. Tentar buscar esforço.
Yeah.
So we've been calling her Alexia Dzeko, but also known as Santush.
Libero.
Sometimes names that they're registered in are not the names that they go by, and right now the name that she goes by is just get me the rock and I'll make it. She's brought Angola right back to within 5 points. Sylvain Lauti called the timeout. Ferreira spins back outside the Gantega. Camera throws it into no man's land. Here she is again. Santush. Drive and good defense by Maiga, getting the hands up and then the foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, I always find those fouls silly for me. But anyway, she slowed them down, not pushing the ball down on them.
Angola trailing by 5, and Mali with another chance had their lead. Now see it into the corner. Gandega passes up to 3 again. Always works for the better shot. Pereira with the rebound. Another 14 for Mali. Camara thought about launching it. It's in the paint, drives it up, puts it up, and scores.
Nice soft touch there.
You can only be impressed by her contributions coming off the bench.
Yeah, doing well for Mali. Keeping the energy, keeping on offense and defense.
Oh, Santush again, or Dzeko, call her what you want, but she is on fire.
Yeah, thank you, as you pushing the speaker off me. Yeah, she is keeping Angola in this game for them. Just shooting her open shot and keeping Angola's clock ticking over.
Maiga spins, turns. Now, Lucas. Time for her to go to work, and very cleverly knows the contact is coming and puts the ball up. And what was a near impossible shot, but because of that, gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, she has a plethora of moves, really. She can do anything, go behind her back, just gives herself more options in offense.
Mosquito repellent?
Yep. Here in Africa, the mosquitoes are savage, so me and Jeff are just looking after each other.
They're pretty bad in Spain this time of year as well, I have to say.
Yeah.
And Lucas misses with her first attempt.
Fans are really starting to pour into the stadium, ready for the big event.
What exciting basketball they're being treated to as well.
Yeah.
And the biggest crowd here is on our side, which I think is out of camera view. Now, Pereira puts up kind of an awkward shot. Well, you don't want to think about where Angola would be without this player right now at the line, Dzeko or Santush. She has been phenomenal to be already with 7 points. She's 3 of 3 from the floor. And now she adds to that a free throw. She's playing the role of hero right now. Not been credited with any other stats other than her scoring, but that's what they need from her. Not just from the floor or the free throw line. Rokia Ball goes out of bounds.
It's really a jumping contest down there. Somebody has to box out. You know, everyone's going to tip and jump to the ball. So it's really important that Angola boxes out at this point.
Vega has checked out. Maybe Dama Koulibaly, who Coach Sylvain is taking to Luxembourg to play for the girls team at the club where he coaches. He's driving and being blocked. Pereira, beautiful pass, but offensive. But was it on her or was it on, here it is again. Yeah, it was on Pereira, captain.
Smart position from FIBA there. She knew that she couldn't stop herself all the way through and caused the foul.
Good defense from Nasira. Pereira has 3 fouls, and I don't know if the coach knows it. Running the risk of her picking up number 4, unless he gets the substitution in here quickly. And if you're Angola, surely, maybe you don't know it, but you would want to go right at Pereira to try to get her to pick up her 4.
Yeah.
2-point lead. They were up 10, but the Dzeko factor has been big. Foul ball in Angola.
Well, good job from Mali putting pressure on Angola to go to the rim. He wants some sort of momentum. It's such an even tight game that he wants something going into the locker room to, you know, cheer about, feel good about. But at the same time, it is a very equal game with both teams playing well offensively and
so Maiga has come in and allowed Pereira to go out. And now Nasira, who remember her dad, famously nicknamed Poker, the former coach of Mali, the football team, the soccer team. That's Coach Sucre to take it back to a 4-point lead. Turnover against Angola, trying to play fast. They turn it over. Nice pass. Again, selfish play. Rokia, the lefty. Good foul for the rebound, and it's going to go to Mali. I'm very impressed how Mali are looking to make the extra pass time and time again to get the good look, and their movement has been brilliant.
yeah, and they're doing well because Angola's sucking inside the paint. They're kind of baiting to shoot the shot.
Well, 3-point attempt. Now, Maiga or Koulibaly holds it. Maybe they should hold it for 1. Nasira. And the baseline now. That allows Idli Lucas to push it quickly. And that's how the first half finishes. I think Angola kind of fell asleep, not knowing how much time was on the clock. So Mali having taken some early shots, early blows by Angola in that first quarter. When they trailed by as many as 7 points, they lead 30-26 at halftime.
There's some stats there. 10 of 25 for Mali. I really think that Angola will be pretty disappointed with themselves, especially starting so well and letting Mali establish themselves low. They're rebounding there 24 to 23, so no real big standout there. The turnovers 11 for Angola, so that is a big number going in, and Mali has really capitalized on them scoring in transition. Koulibaly with 6, Hero 7. Yeah, I mean, Mali, I think, has done a really good job. It's still a very close game, and the second half will really be a telling story of who looks after the ball, who doesn't turn it over, and who sacrifice their body to get that extra play for their team.
Well, if you look at the leading scores, we'll leave you with those thoughts. It's Mali on top at halftime, 30 to 26, and we'll be right back before the start of the second half. Well, Alexia Dzeko, you can see those numbers, and they have been crucial for Angola as they really started to fade in that second quarter. But she came out and hit some big shots and has left her country trailing 30-26 at halftime. Whereas Mariam Alou Koulibaly.
Yeah, I talked about her before the game started. You know, early 6 points, but really strong presence down below, giving them second chances on the boards, getting great rebounds, and they should look to go to her more often.
And you also had to be impressed by her, Kamara, whereas number 24, she was very aggressive, especially attacking the basket. See some of the fans coming in as well as the Angolan fans. Those were the guys, gals that were marching behind us in the commentary. A lot of the Senegalese here waiting for the main event for them, which is going to tip off still a few hours away. So what better do to get ready for that? Watch what's been the best game of the day so far. Mali against Angola. Putting their team through their last instructions here, giving their last instructions before they return to the court. Starting second now. And Paredes, she has 3 fouls, remember. Pretty solid overall for her Mali team.
Yeah, and then Tuti Gende, I think again will start Mali off with great energy, great poise, and get them going here again in the second half. I was very impressed with her. Okay, yeah, not a lot of points, but helped her team in every way possible, with hustles, with assists, with energy, and I really think that is a positive and something to look for in the second half.
Lily Lucas, we saw her praises before the game, and she can always erupt for a big game, but she loses it out of bounds immediately and goes back over to the team in white, Mali.
Yeah, she can't get frustrated here early. Stay calm, keep playing within offense.
The offensive flow,
Yes.
the system. Good hands from Angola.
I feel like she didn't play as well in the first half, so she's going to try and do more. I think she just needs to stay calm, let the game come to her.
Driving in and falling. Turning it over was Njai. Now Lucas behind the back. Lucas. Now Lucas gets it back to Batuto, and he draws the foul right at the end of that play. I feel like I've got half of Senegal walking behind me right now. Our position.
It's all right.
Well, Traore picked up the foul, so Nasira has 3 fouls now. Nasira, Traore, and a bit of foul trouble here accumulating for the team in white.
Great push early.
Guy blocked. She got it inside.
He gets first to pick her up, her teammate up on the floor. That's important too. You know, so what, you got blocked, big play. Let's see if Angola can capitalize on it.
Gandega to Nasira. Gandega. Good signs for Angola. They get a look down low, and now Mali settling for a jump shot, and now an air ball. That is not a good look for Angola. Missing by Mateus. And Gandega this time much better. Drives in, and then following it up. Koulibaly, but then again, Njai passes and it goes out of bounds.
Tough pass there. Post player can't really catch anything when it's below the belt, really. Angola doing a much better job on defense.
Turn, the battle for the board. Ball bounces outside. And, oh, foul called as Mateus attacks the basket.
Mateus second guessing herself after she shots a air ball. She's questioning if she should shoot another one, but if you're wide open, why not? And she goes, puts it on the floor. Maybe you do change something up.
And the jump shot is good, and that was
Is on fire.
Dzeko. It's been a one-woman wrecking crew tonight. It was a 2. Oh, beautiful play that time by Mali, making the commitment to get it inside. And Koulibaly will go to the line. It's interesting, in the stands across from the benches, not what you're looking at, but across the side that we're on, it is packed from end to end. So the fans are piling into the arena, getting ready for the main event. Koulibaly makes the first one.
And they've laid a full-size
Senegalese flag.
Yeah, it's massive. A whole stand wide. And
Both free throws good. Good things happen when you get the ball inside to your post player. And now Lucas and Angola. They get it inside. And the battle is down low on the low block. And picking it up is, guess who? Dzeko.
I like her a lot.
13 points. Game high.
They're in it.
Koulibaly travels. I didn't see that.
Yeah, she just caught the ball, then took her 2 steps.
All right, okay.
There to the left, you can kind of see the flags on your shot.
Good hands, quick hands, knocking the ball out of bounds from Maiga. Just like yesterday, the third quarter is a little stodgy, excuse me, at the earlier game.
Yeah.
Lucas. And a reach and a foul called on Nasira. That is number 4.
Yeah, I would like to see that replay. See how. Yeah, swipes down.
Yep, every time you swipe,
Yeah, you get a foul.
whether you get all
Sure.
ball or not. Prior, that was her fourth foul. I thought it was 4. Here comes the Gandega. Bounce pass, oh, beautiful, beautiful play. The finish wasn't there by Njai. Now Italy Lucas.
Frustrated there.
She was hoping a foul would be called with the body there, but
you can't play for the foul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be strong. You have to force the referee to.
oh, and fouled while attempting the three-pointer by Tuti Gandega was Italy Lucas. The 3 free throws.
Yeah. And maybe this will get her going. You know, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the net to get yourself going. Struggle in frustration.
Definitely not a good play by Tuti Gandega.
More fans.
Constantly.
Lucas sinks it first. Hopefully she'll just start to relax into the game. She's getting frustrated with the referees not calling her fouls. But her team really needs her. She's the point guard, she's the floor general, she doesn't run the team. She's got to stay in control and in command.
She only makes 1 of 3. So damage could have been far worse for Mali. Quick pass. Oh, I thought she could have gone up and drawn the foul, but she just patiently turned to her right.
Love that move. Don't make the team foul, step back. Hard to defend.
Oh, nice. The toss, Felipe.
Still a very close game here. Nobody's really breaking away. Nobody's doing anything in particular that will open the game up.
Gandega was wide open, so elected to shoot it. And again, the swiping motion and the foul by Njai. And right now, it's not working. The flow of the game for Mali's been completely disrupted.
I knew this was kind of going to happen at the beginning, is that it's going to be a grind out game. It's who's going to score their free throws, who's going to get extra possessions, who really wants it more. But it's a tough game. First day of the competition. They're going to have to gut it out. Most of their main players, starting 5, are going to have to play a lot of minutes here to win the game.
So Dzeko makes 1 of 2. Goes to 14 points. And Angola's up by 1. Okay, quickly hands it off, and then just when it looked like Koulibaly might go up for an easy 2, she was surrounded by Angolan players and kind of fumbled the ball out of bounds. Might have been fouled as well, but a little bit of contact there. Now driving and scoring. Angola, or rather catching the pass in the lane.
Mali must take a timeout here or a sub, or looking a bit sluggish and tired.
That was Felipe. We saw them fall behind early in the game. They were able to come back. Here they are down 3. Coach needing it as captain, and she comes in and provides captain's points.
Yeah, I love that play. That's a design play for her. If nobody defends her, she hands off and takes the ball to the basket. Beautifully designed, well executed.
Another missed free throw from Lucas. She's having a tough time at the line. She's made one of her last 4.
Yeah, this is her 5th free throw. She's had 5 points. The temperature in here is definitely starting to go up, isn't it? As more and more bodies fill the seats and raise the roof of heat in here, for sure.
Quick pass, reach, and NJ, this is from a couple meters out. Lucas passes up ahead, great catch.
Magnificent catch. That's a very difficult pass to catch. Transition. Very dangerous sometimes because the big player doesn't know how to handle it or dribble it, but good for her. She just caught it, kept it high, took her 2 steps, and got rewarded.
There's Manuel. Will take her time. At the free throw line today for Angola has not been great. 12 of 21, so 57%. And that percentage just got worse. 54.55%. I think that kind of makes 1 of 2. So far, Angola outscoring Mali in this 3rd quarter, 13-6. Pereira. Lucas. Oh, behind the back. The crowd loves it. Oh, yeah! Banks it in. What a play. See if that brings her to life. It was Josimira Danielle who finished with the 3. And suddenly it's a 6-point lead, and Lauti wants a timeout over from the Mali bench. Now from the right. Oh, boy, that would have brought the house down. Dzeko, nobody boxed her out, and you're right, Mali looking a little tired. Being beaten to loose balls. Here's Lucas again, bounce pass. Now we're seeing the good from Italy Lucas.
Yeah, sometimes if scoring's not going well, there's so many different things that you can do for your team. You know, defense, offense, assist. Great pass.
That was the one that got the crowd into it of all the Senegalese fans.
Yeah, got them on their feet.
They just want to see good basketball. They don't care who it is. They've been outscored Mali in the 3rd quarter.
Vous savez, là c'est un triangle avec Marianne et Mia et les 2 côtés. Allez, on y va.
Mali shouting defense there as they come out of the halftime. Really important for them to focus as Angola's starting to get a momentum, starting to get a push. Broken away 44-36, so really have to knuckle down on defense, get stops, and get back into this game. Because you would think Mali has had the momentum the whole game, right? Yeah, but still, Angola is ahead.
Nice decision. Koulibaly could have just turned and shot. Here she is now. Well, she missed the opportunity, but she still scored.
Right, cool.
Italy Lucas and Angola, though, right now they've got the wind in their sails. And just like Dzeko kind of brought Angola back in the first half, or at least slowed Mali down. Now the question is who can slow Angola down? And Tereda did a good job of falling down. I think kind of selling that.
Yeah, but she got her arm out and swiped it. Let's see it in the replay. 50-50 call.
So the foul on, was it Manuel? Yes, it was indeed the first foul. Here's Tereda, and right out of the timeout, it's Mali that comes out and scores a couple.
Yeah, that's her shot right there, that little soft 15-footer. She doesn't miss those much.
The baseline wide open, missing, but then Maiga, or Koulibaly was guilty of kind of standing there, not going for the ball, and then she commits the foul.
Yeah, that was a bit silly and unfortunate for Mali there. They have to get the rebound after one shot. So important, especially when they're down. You know, Italy Lucas there shot the ball and got her own rebound. Nobody boxed her out.
And really, this is really preventing Angola from opening up any type of lead in this game. Their profligacy at the line. But Manuel makes one of two. And good defense by Italy Lucas. So right now they are Angola 14 of 25, 56% from the line.
It's not good enough.
Tereda stops and pops.
Love her energy right now. She's really winning her team back into this game.
But again, just like Dzeko was the player that refused to allow Mali to pull away, it looks like Tereda's picking up that role, and now someone else steps up for Angola. And that was Felipe.
Yeah, she just takes relaxed, composed on that shot. Takes her time, doesn't get rushed.
Tereda over to Gandega. Good! That's more like it for her. Back to a 2-point, or back to a 3-point game? No, it was a 3, so a 2-point game.
You really see the passion between both of these teams, how important it is.
Got the ball thrown up, just clanged off the rim, and it's a 4-on-2 break. Angola slow to get back. 3-point attempt. Go! And just like that, Mali have reclaimed the lead. And really, you got to wonder about Angola. Where were they? Mali broke, and Angola only had 2 players back. Now Italy Lucas answers. She's saving her best for the second half, it appears.
Yeah, it's a 3-point shootout right now.
Angola back in front by 2.
Last 6 seconds here. Mali wants the last shot.
Dega, he's got to launch it. She does. Bites it in. Did she call glass? Did she call window?
Oh, man.
The bank is open.
Yeah, it's only 4:25 here. The bank's still open. It's all right. Great finish, great momentum to get it back there.
Well, she knew exactly how much time she had.
Yeah, great poise from her.
What a flurry of threes. We haven't seen many today, and then we see 3 in a row in the last 25 seconds. Mali lead it 51-50.
Faltam 13 segundos, não sabe que faltam 13 segundos, vai tentar dar essa bola. Nem pensar, é nessa essa bola. Vamos lá. Antes a faltar disciplina.
Sorry. For both teams. Free throws for me, for Angola, 14 from 25. It's just not going to cut it. It's not good enough, especially when you've got such a close game here.
Sorry, folks, we lost power there for a second, but we're back on, and just like that, you see Danielle hitting a big three-pointer. Dzeko, meanwhile, while we're seeing her name, 17 points. Here's Pereira, who's been terrific, and she drives and scores.
She's really turning it up for her team.
If you look at her numbers, Pereira now 13 points, 10 rebounds. Possibly the performance of the day. She and Dzeko goes for 17 points. The last basket wasn't indeed Dzeko. I thought it was Danielle who was taking that three. Anyway. A difficult shot forced into it for Mali. The 1-point lead, and just out of control. Maiga throws it up off the glass.
Luckily that wasn't a charge.
Eusebio drives in, takes a crazy shot. Both teams a little bit out of control.
Well done, and they had to slow it down.
And Dega. Wow. MVP performance, captain's minutes.
Yeah, feeling it. Good for her. You know, sometimes in games like this, you're just unstoppable and they keep going to her. That's well done for Mali to keep going to somebody who's hot right now.
16 points. And it goes. And another rebound, this one by Maiga. Now up ahead it goes. And laying it up and in. And now forcing a timeout. So that was the unheralded Gundo Diallo, who comes in and scores her first basket. So she's got 3 points. And suddenly a 5-point lead for Mali. And again, you go back to it, and it doesn't matter what game, what continent, what competition. If you don't make your free throws, it is going to come home to roost. And right now it's coming home to roost for Angola, who has missed so many free throw attempts today. Angola 14 of 25. 10 of 13, meanwhile, at the line for Mali.
Em termos ofensivos, deu a bola na base. Como é que o base não consegue trazer a bola? Ele vem com o extremo. Depois chega o extremo, chega a zona de ataque, morre, já não consegue fazer, não consegue jogar. Vai tentar usar isso. Oh. É o último período, vamos temos que pensar no jogo. Se quisermos ser daí, agora tem que ser agora. São 5 pontos. Tentamos que 5 pontos.
The Mali coach there, skipping with excitement. This team playing so well. You know, should be happy with Mali. They're doing very well. Everything down to the great, you know, finishing, passing, screening. They're doing a really good job to just slowly break away.
So back to live action, and it's Angola suddenly searching for some answers, solutions. Italy Lucas being harassed out on the perimeter. And now she's trapped. She passes out of it to the corner. The shot, it's a big one if it goes, but it's short. Sira.
So I like that shot. To get something a little bit better.
Something a lot better.
Yeah, especially when it's so close. Good offense every possession.
Turning, spinning, Manuel back outside to Dzeko. Bounce pass. Looked like it went off of Mali, off Maiga.
Mali's defense right now is sensational. They're really doing everything. Really down to the team, correct, moving everything, switching, helping each other. It's been really fun to watch.
Well, you see with Pereira with the performance of the day, without a doubt. And the ball goes back over to Mali. And really, where you have to really pay tribute to this player, this captain, this veteran, of Mali is remembering what the situation was when they came in the second half. It was not going well. And when she entered the game, everything started to change.
Yeah, that's what you want from your vet, to really make a stand, help your team, show them, and lead the way and follow me. You know, and that's a true veteran player right now. I'm really impressed by her on both ends. And she's got a double-double, 11 rebounds. She's doing really well.
Three-point attempt, and Angola, the ball bounces over the backboard.
I think that's the first one she's missed today.
Yeah, she's not perfect after all. She is human. Dzeko. Tuti Gantega showing a little bit of showtime. There she goes, crossing up the defense. And then Diallo throws it off the back of the iron, and it bounces off the top of the backboard.
I had Mali down as one of my
Dark horses.
My dark horses, yes.
Or your surprise name or whatever. Yeah.
I think they work so hard.
But you really can't call them a dark horse.
No, I can't.
They're one of the powerhouses.
Yeah, they medaled, but okay, well, they're just showing what they've got.
I'm just giving you a hard time. They're one of your picks.
Yeah, for a medal, for sure.
Wow, what a shot from Maiga.
I think right now also they're getting out-hustled, and Mali's energy is higher and bigger than theirs. But also the coach, I think the coach has prepared them, and really they're sticking to the scout and is coaching them very well.
It wasn't surprising that we saw Diallo take that shot the other end, because the coach touted her abilities to shoot it from deep. But how about that? Manuel, nice little turnaround in the lane.
5-point game, so anything can still happen in 4 minutes.
Felipe, excuse me. Yep. Oh, that was huge from Maiga. And now she's taking center stage.
She's feeling it. Good for her.
Beautiful bounce pass. Wonderful play by Felipe.
Angola won't go away. This will be a game down to the last second.
6-point game. Gantega fouled a long way away from the basket.
That's silly. She's baiting her into the foul. She got what she wanted.
That foul was indeed on Daniel. So Rosimir Daniel goes out. Diallo, she's got the hot hand. Oh boy, does she have the hot hand. She is on fire. Maiga.
Mali's just truly having fun with it. You know, they're shooting the correct shots. If you're open, shoot it. Good for them.
So third consecutive, their last 3 baskets have come from Maiga from jump shots. And now the quick rebound and transition, 3-on-2. Tereda passes it back outside, and good patience. And what a catch that was by Tereda. She gets a high five. You saw that from her coach. And boy, you know what? I'm with you. I mean, this is a Mali team that can probably get better the more games they play. This is a dangerous team. I know that Lauti was really worried about this Angola team coming into today's game, and they will only grow in confidence if they can get a win today. With 2:59 remaining, they are in pole position. Timeout Angola.
Querendo subir, que é para defender. Eles ficam jogando assim. E agora, em termos ofensivos, vamos jogar o quê? Ei, preste atenção. Vamos tentar jogar ou 2, hoje tentamos jogar o passing game. Gerar espaço para lançarmos com confiança dos 3 pontos. Atenção, vocês são lançadores. Atenção com confiança no lançamento. Isto tem que ir no ressalto. Tem que ir no ressalto. Perdemos a bola, independente de qualquer circunstância, tentamos marcar em cima. Vamos marcar em cima. Porra, tu sabes quem é lançador? Estamos a avisar quem é lançador. Ela está a abrir, tu não vais a... Tem que acompanhar, tem que tomar no chão, porra. Oh. Caramba, pá. Ela está decidindo o jogo, pá. 3 tiros é muito.
Angola's coach there, very fired up and angry, trying to push his team to make something happen here. I feel like Mali's done a very, very good job to, you know, execute their game plan and also to stay poised in crucial moments.
Tuti Gandega. Oh! Great play, and though Maiga has done so well shooting ball, they decided to go to her down low that time, and she doesn't catch the ball. But nevertheless, right now she has got 12 points to go with her 7 rebounds. And now the turnover, Tuti Gandega, and she's fouled as she attacks the basket. It's a smart team foul by Dzeko, in fact. Not much contact there. Well, when you look back at this game, again, in that the first several exchanges in the third quarter, Angola started to really get on top of this Mali team. And the coach had no choice but to put his captain back in with the 3 fouls, Pereira, and then she just really took off.
And the play of this player, the free throw line, I think she has been just wonderful. She's had the energy, she's pushed them, and really, whoa.
Well, they haven't given up the ghost yet. Felipe with the 3-pointer.
She really has organized the Mali team and helped them edge away, but still, it's only a 7-point game. They have to get a stop here, Angola. They can't afford an easy bucket.
Well, we've been talking about so many characters, and now, oh, another 3-pointer, another one, Maiga. So take your pick. Gandega, Maiga, Pereira, excuse me. They've all been sensational, really.
That's it. 2 minutes, but wow, they're hot, aren't they?
Maiga now with 15 points and 7 rebounds.
Timeout called.
And timeout by, they have scored 42 of their 70 points. They've done most of the damage. Also collected 22 of the team's rebounds. 22 of the team's 41 rebounds. So anyway, you see the 2-point shots and the 3 points. So the 3-point percentages have gone up in the fourth quarter. You know what I really found interesting yesterday, Zania? Well, I'll wait till you finish. It was like this. It was like this for a lot of the teams. Mali was 24 points in the paint, 12 for Angola. It was like this. It was like this for a few of the national teams, but especially for especially for Mali. Yesterday they had the photo shoots, and they were doing all of these funny photos for the website. Boy, did they embrace it. I mean, they really had a good time. And that's a good sign when your players are at a tournament and they're really enjoying being around each other. And this Mali team really does seem to have a good time together. But how about Lucas coming right back out and drilling a 3?
Yeah, for a tournament, there's already enough stress, you know. It's a long 2 weeks, and you just want to have fun. You just want to relax, enjoy your teammates. You've done a lot of preparation weeks before this, so at this point, you just play. You know, you execute your game plan. You guys enjoy being out there and playing together.
So Pequeño picks up the foul.
Mali wants to be careful here because Italy Lucas can fill it up very quickly to shoot from deep. So she's hit one, she's been at 1 minute 44, so have to have a hand on her on defense.
Meanwhile, remember, Candega, I think just made 1 of 2 at the line, didn't she? So
Yeah.
free throws continue to be important. So she's now 4 of 5 after that make. And 4 of 6. So it's an 8-point lead. Pequeño drives in, hands it off. What a play, but the finish. Oh, where was the finish? He handed it off beautifully for Peso. It's been a great first day here of the FIBA Women's Afrobasket 2019, and this has easily been the best game of the day. And Nasira holds on to it. More than happy to take time off the clock right now are Mali. Herrera. Here's Koulibaly. And now Herrera ties up Dzeko.
Yeah, good job there, Mali. They don't need a quick basket right now. The time is on their side, so they have to run their offense all the way through, even if they're taking a shot in the last second. The time is their friend.
So the clock is definitely the enemy for this team. Pequeño, oh, she went right smack dab into Koulibaly. And thankfully gets up quickly because, boy, that was some contact. Look at this, bam, wow. That was serious.
Koulibaly, the referee says,
And Koulibaly barely moved. It felt like a flea bouncing off of her. And Pequeño's credit, she did bounce right back up. Huge event for Mali hosting this women's Afrobasket in their brand spanking new Dakar Arena. Well, it's a year old, but sure seems new. Here she is, Candega, born to thrill. Gets it across midcourt. Shaking and baking now. Guarded closely by Pequeño. Nasira drives in, but again, they took a lot of time off the clock. And Pequeño has the ball knocked away from behind by Maiga.
28 seconds here. Good job, Mali, running that clock all the way down. Yeah, it wasn't a good shot, but hey, the time is still on their side. Angola need a 3 here, quick 3 and a turnover.
Well, they throw it over the defense, but yet the recovery by Maiga does not give away the layup. Defensively, they've been really good over the last 15, 14 minutes.
Yeah, Maiga's
The second
really
half.
coming to her own this last quarter.
Here's Lucas. Another chance. Dzeko passed up the 3. And Candega reaches in and commits to foul. 13th foul. Now, was she shooting? No, she was not. So, in the grand scheme of things, not a terrible foul.
Yeah, they had 1 together. 2 together. Great defense.
Pequeño, somebody's got to launch it. Pequeño runs out of real estate and turns it over. And Mali, even though it's only the first game of their Afrobasket women, are going to get a big, important win against one of their rivals, no doubt, for the podium.
Yeah, marvelous win for them. Really impressed with them.
And they will regret Angola when they look back at the box score. A lot of missed opportunities, especially at the free throw line. Mali win it 71-63 over Angola.
Tout à l'heure, à 19h, nous aurons le match Sénégal-Côte d'Ivoire.
Zany, we're going to see some stats, and I'm guessing there are going to be some obvious clues where Angola have fallen short, perhaps where Mali have done well.
Yeah, they were 7 from 28 from the three-point line. I thought their bench played very well for them, Mali. You know, they had great production off the bench, strong, and that's kind of what you want in this tournament. You know, everyone helping and contributing throughout the game. I was very impressed in the second half that they really turned it up, made Angola turn over the ball and really rush them.
So each team actually had 7 threes, and you know
that was a fun spurt, wasn't it?
The free throw, yes, it was. The free throw misses were costly for Angola.
Yeah, the free throws there, yeah, again, 60-71 was much better for Mali, and they come out victorious as Angola cut to their crowd. And then for the rebounds, you know, it was very close, but they were jumping through for the ball, so.
And, you know, the turnovers, 16 for Angola, 15 for Mali. I mean, 13 points off turnovers for Mali, just 7.
Yeah, but how close that game was, you know, I didn't think there was going to be a big toss-up with who turned the ball over as much.
Buzeko had the 17 as well for Angola. And Pereira was just all over the stat sheet with the 2 blocks, the 16 points to lead her team.
Yeah, Mega there just lit up and really caught fire there in the second half. Very fun to watch. Impressive.
They've really got 3 players that can come out and really put the ball in the basket. You know, it's not just 1, it's not just 2 players. They've got 3 and possibly even 4 players if Koulibaly can get it going. Maybe even Diallo or Nasira.
Well, that game lived up to its expectations. We said it was going to be a fun, exciting game and much closer in score. So really happy, you know, that was a great game. Unfortunately, should I say, Angola.
Win it?
Yeah, but Angola just kind of fell apart there.
No, they really did. They had their noses in front again. Pereira on the bench with 3 fouls. Mauti, and really Mali just seems to have lost all of their mojo at halftime. And they really kind of rediscovered their initiative, or whatever you want to call it, by the time Pereira came back into the game. And then after she carried them, she kind of said, okay, over to Tuti Gandega, make a couple of big shots, a couple of big plays, and then Tuti Gandega said, okay, now you, Maiga, you come out and stroke about 3 or 4 jumpers, and let's put this thing away.
But that's what you really want. Once you go into halftime, you just kind of talk about what was working, what wasn't working, what we need to do better. And I think Mali did a wonderful job really coming out and executing better than Angola. So good on them. They can really go back home. Do they play tomorrow, Mali?
Angola play. Democratic Republic of Congo.
Right, so Mali gets a few days off. So they've worked hard for those couple of days off. And they'll go back, watch film. But Angola really have to come back ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, and at the end of the day as well, you really have to say that in a situation like this, when they made their run, their defense, they really started to make life difficult, kind of rose to the occasion. I think when they knew they had a great chance to win it, that defense got even tougher. Lucas came out and made a few plays for Angola to help give them a chance. And Angola still haven't, you know, even though they've lost this game, and probably the Democratic Republic of Congo will be a game that they will be thinking that they will win, and probably Mali fans will be thinking their team will beat also the Democratic Republic of Congo. You know, Angola could be a dangerous team if they win their quarterfinal qualification and then get to the quarterfinals again. So I guess the idea is you don't want to be necessarily at your best at the very beginning. You want to get better as the tournament goes along. So after this Group C game today, Mali up at the top with 2 points. Angola get 1 point for the participation. And then it's the Democratic Republic of Congo who yet to play, and they're down at the bottom.
And I guess the party's going to get started here as the music gets louder.
Let's get that party started. Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire will be up next. They will play at 7 o'clock. Be sure that you're here watching. Thanks again, folks.
They need to work.